There's my cats. Felix and the baby. Hi, baby bear. Say hi, baby. Blink your eyes to the camera. That was lame, baby. Come on, you can say hi properly. It is over 50 degrees out today. Beautiful. Mostly sunny, partly cloudy skies. We have the generator running. Melanie is doing laundry today. And inside the shed we have charging batteries at 14 volts. We've got 15 amps on the TriStar, and we've got 27 amps on the Renogy. Wow! Well, the batteries were needing it badly. So we've got, what, 2, 3, probably 400, 500 watts, 500 watts coming in here or so. So we're looking good. It is 51.5 degrees in the shed. Very, very nice. 14.5 on the freezer, by the way, while we're looking here. Very, very nice day today. I haven't done this yet because the new inverter requires it to, it has to be installed in a horizontal manner. So I'm going to have to build a shelf out here, and everything has been covered under snow and ice. So when I do this, we're not going to have power in the house because the battery bank goes to the big inverter and then to the little inverter. So when I disconnect this, I won't have any power anywhere, and I've got to get some barn wood and build myself a level shelf here, a stable, heavy-duty level shelf here to hold that inverter. That's a big boy. Inside my wood shop, I have already cut, I should have had my camera going, but I already cut and mounted a piece of countertop, and right now I am scrapping out and I'm salvaging a piece that was one of the part of the original counter that came with this. It was a side piece, and the wood is thick enough, so I'm going to salvage this piece, take that wood and cut it to fit, and extend my counter space here, and we'll have a full counter in here. Now I'm using hearing protection in here because the noise is amplified inside here. And all the screws that I pull out, I can use to mount this desktop onto my counter. Every piece of this, including the 2x4s, will be recycled and used for something. Screws, wood, everything. That one's a problem. There's a bent screw hanging out. Now I don't need a jacket outside. It's really warm out. But in here it's cooler. So I think... Oh, and we've got nails as well. Oh boy. Boy, they wanted this put together for good. Yeah, there's nails too. Now I've got a piece that I can use. Oh! Flipped off my own lights. I'm going to take this apart and put the wood underneath the table, get everything put away. And I've been using the screws as well. For building my workshop. Oh, there's nails in this one. Odd. Come on. That one's nailed in. So anyway, I'm going to disassemble all this. When I get all that apart, I'm going to measure this and cut it. Now I've got one edge straight. Double check my measurement here. It's 22 inches to the end. I'll have a pretty solid workbench when I'm done here. I always do 3 marks. And then I run my straight edge. Counterweight on there. Now that's going to be right here. And then I've got to just straighten this edge just for neatness. That edge is not very neat. It's 24. Well, maybe I'll just put that to the back side. It's roughly 24, give or take, but it was a poor cut, whoever did it back in the day. Anyways, maybe that was where I cut this. No, I don't know. That wasn't me. So there we're going to have a nice workspace. Now, I want to mark, okay, right here. It's dead center on that. I might later put another 2x4 right here where the 2 pieces meet, just for strength. But there's that. And it hangs out from the wall enough so that if I ever want to in the future, I can always put some power cords down behind there. So now I'm reusing the screws that I pulled out of this very same board. Pretty cool, actually. Recycling. Everything gets recycled. Drywall screws are not very good for wood. That's what was in it. They don't countersink very well. There, that one went. This workbench is not coming apart on me. There we go. I've got a new workbench. Now this was just a piece of countertop that I had laying around. So now, at least for now, I'm going to lay out my tools neat here on this side. For now, it'll have them. Oh, where I need them. So No more looking around for all my stuff. I'll keep them all right there. That is definitely a bonus. Now eventually though, what I want to do eventually here is have everything up on the wall and hanging up nicely. But anyway, I've got a nice workbench set up here. And this is just sitting here. I'll show you. This is just on here. This was a countertop to the this was being used for the planer. When I bought the planer off a guy a year or so ago, this was being used for his countertop. He actually had a homemade table and everything for that, but I'll never use it now because now I've got beautiful counters in here. Really nice. So I still have to clean up. I've got some scrap pieces of wood in here on the floor that I have to put away, and a couple pieces over here. I'll put them in the wood tent to get them out of my way and clean this place up, and I've got myself a proper workshop now. So right now I am actually going to see the status. It looks like when Melanie's running the washer machine, the lights in here dim. So I don't think the generator has enough power for me and her together. So I'm not sure. I'm going to attempt to use my sander and process some wood pieces. Now I went and got some 50 grit sanding belts, and what I'm thinking is I use the 50 grit on this big boy, and then I've got my hand sander wherever I put it. Now I've got to sort things out. I've got my, oh there it is, my orbital sander over here is going to be for, I'm going to use that with 80 grit to smooth it out, and then I've got another sander I bought for Melanie that'll have 120 grit, so I'll have super coarse, medium, and then fine, and then I'll be able to smooth out my wood nicely here. So anyway, there it is. It's coming along. It's coming together here. Finally. Yeah. Mobile wood shop on wheels at the off-grid homestead. here we have, I'll turn you around here and show you. There's a pair of wall sconces I'm making. I can't wait to see that varnished and finished. And I'm using a votive candle. So that'll satisfy people's fears. And I think they're going to be beautiful. So I'm going to take them out to varnish later on. But Melanie called for lunch. Good evening, everybody. Just wrapping it up tonight. Finishing up some coffee coasters. Sorry about the light. Got my headlamp on. These ones are absolutely beautiful. It's got almost a salmon color to the wood. These are hardwood. And then these are the Off-Grid Project softwood coasters. And then I made some beautiful sconces. These are going to hold votive candles. The colors, the camera probably can't do it justice. The colors are incredible. It's hard for me to really show you. Just incredible colors and the grain on it. And then here's some that are finished, some softwood coffee coasters. And then I went out and these were pallets now. This is a shelf. I'm trying to get you the light here properly. This is a shelf. Let me just hold this up. Hold my headlamp up. I made this out of a pallet. Today, this was a pallet today. And I sanded it nicely and brought out the color and the texture in the wood. Just beautiful. All of this was a pallet today. And this one too. This was a pallet. And look at the eye in that. Look at the colors and stuff around the top of that come out. So that was a pallet today. It's hard for me to show you in this light, but I'm trying. And then there's some cool patterns and colors on the top of the shelf. So I made some really nice shelves and sconces today in the wood shop, the Off-Grid wood shop on wheels. I just think these are really beautiful. So those will grow up for sale once they're done, and go on the website. Now this one I've sanded clean, as you can see, because I really wanted to bring out the color of the knot there, and then the little bits in there. I just thought that was beautiful. But this one, I left some of the gray in there. It's hard to really show you, but I left some of the gray in there to show it's, really was a piece of pallet today. So, well, I think that's it, everybody. Unless something comes up. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Good night, everybody. Hey, everybody, this is Troy and
Melanie
from the Do-It-Yourself World and
the Off-Grid Project.
Please subscribe and follow our daily videos as we strive to become self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.